now. On my own, no handouts. On my throne, your hands out. No off switch, we own now. I've been through it all, seen everything that result to a loss. Got shooters on call, snapping like cameras get problems resolved. Your name is a flaw, you ain't been living the shit that I saw. My life is so crazy, I really got exes that still will involve. Really got fame, got scars, got pain, got a whole lot of stress from the life I claim. Got a whole lot of love from the city, no shit.
From my big bro Gino. My big bro Gino, you know, from the section and all that. We both from the section, and then I'm Lil Gino. So it just was like, it was a family name that I took on. I took on some big shoes from day one when I decided to make this life really something serious in my type of motives, and that's really where the name came from. Like, it was never like, oh, my name's Gino or something and I'm small, so Lil Gino. A lot of people get that type of assumption from it, but nah, it's just, you know, I got a big brother named Gino, and I took it after him, and I became Lil Gino. It was just a name, like more of a family name other than music. I added it as my artist name though. It was just because what's more authentic than that? It was like, I really wanted something that fit me, that says me, that just don't say, I could come with my government name or anything, but it was like, I want something that fit me, what everybody know me as, what everybody remember me as, what everybody remember this little dude before the rap, before everything he was going through, the struggling, the really out here trying to live a life that was going to lead to either death or prison, and that's Lil Gino. Back then, I was just, as you said, I was just doing features, rapping, and I didn't take it too serious. To me, it was just something like a hobby, like just I'll hop on something for like little giggles and all that. But then, I don't know, once I did Blotted Out, it was, the intentions behind it weren't to like show, oh, I got talent, I'm trying to take it far in music. It was literally just, I felt this song for so long that this is something that I was always listening to. I was listening to this song in prison, everything, like it motivated me. It was just telling the struggle from the real uncut part of it. And I just decided that was just something I wanted to do. So then I recorded it. I wrote to it within like an hour, and then recorded it out of nowhere. I just decided, like, okay, I hit Thomas, like, should I do a video too? Knocked out a video, and literally posted it. I didn't expect it to get the reaction it got out of it. That's kind of what I think made sense. Life from now and back then kind of made it better that I got that kind of reaction. It showed that the town really fucked with me. I really wasn't expecting it. Even Mozzie shouted me out on it. So it was like shout out to Mozzie too. It caught my attention. It woke me up. I've never been that type of artist. I'm not gonna boast and brag about the struggle. It's like the town, they gonna always know that about me. It's like I'm a really try to, as an artist, a real artist, I'm gonna always try to pinpoint and paint those pictures that every party can relate to. That's actually my story. Like there's bigger things to always worry about other than rapping about, oh, doing time, shooting a gun, or anything. There's always bigger things. Like there's bigger things that can lead to that people don't even pinpoint out. I've always been the type of person, I'm not finna write down lyrics where I'm gonna talk about, oh, I didn't hit this much time, I done shot this part, I done been through shootouts and all that. People don't write about what even creates that. People think, oh, just grabbing a gun creates this type of action when they just start writing that. It's like, nah, I mean, there's all types of things from depression to anxiety, anything where you could really write about that all parties relate to. Most people went through depression. Most people dealt with PTSD, anxiety. There's all things that lead to these type of vices, and that's what the things I tried to paint in the picture of what I went through. It was like I tried to put the pride aside and actually talk about the emotions I dealt with. I always looked up to Big Bro JoJo when it came to music and everything, because he's always been on his grind when it came to it. So it was always one of my people from my side that I always was motivated by. And when he came to me with the idea, I was all for it 100%. And then we literally just back and forth, in and out the studio almost every other day to every other week, and we finally knocked out the whole mixtape. And what we found out to do when we came with that was we put both our content together, but mainly what we both go to when it came to the Beaches and Blocks. We really wanted to put both our ideas, our perception of what the Beaches and Blocks meant to us. It's like, of course, it's just like, it's a little combination of from rags to riches. You know, there's so many beaches in San Diego that, like, that's what we wanted to symbolize. That's the beaches. Like, not everybody usually go to the beach. Just like Ryan Anthony, shout out to Ryan Anthony. He came with the album Barely See the Beach. It's like, when you're from the Southeast now, like, yeah, we barely see the beach. We're lucky to see it. We see the block so much. it's easier said than done. Like, I mean, I've never been the type to do it. I've worked with certain people, with multiple artists actually from the other side though, that like, for example, I worked with Ocean before, EddieMack, and Ocean, he came with his single Imperial. That was actually a song I was fucking with. That was like really a Southeast shout out. But of course, there's always the disagreements to it when it comes to people's opinions from both sides that just don't. They won't put the gang stuff aside and actually acknowledge the talent from it. I mean, I've always been the type though. It's always been the type that no matter what, I mean, of course we got the gangster. Of course I'm a gangster. You a gangster. Respect. We gonna do that. Yeah, we can take it there. We can take it there. That's 100. But if you got talent, I won't be a hater. Never. We can have the biggest beef between each other no matter what. We can have traded shots together. It don't matter. If you got talent, I'm not gonna knock it ever. It's like, that's just me. Cause there's so many people from different sides that got talent out here. From you got Ocean, EddieMack to Mickey Slick and all them. Like, everybody got talent. Everybody grinding. You got my side from the JoJo's, the Mikey O's, the Big Jones, the Hardinis, the 5Ks. You got all these people that's making so much music, and people wonder why we don't come together. It just, I mean, like anyone would say, it's the politics. Me, I'm woke enough to understand it to where it's like I don't let it blind my vision. I was like, it is hard to work under those type of conditions, but you just gotta improvise sometimes. Sometimes you just can't go against your politics. But that doesn't mean ever knock what the next nigga doing. That's the way I look at it. Like, I can't work with this cat because we probably in the same generation. We probably done squabbled up. We probably done been in the county jail, did our shit. We probably done handled all types of shit out here. Who knows? It was like nothing's nuky to both of us. But at the same time, we won't knock each other. If we real, we won't knock each other's hustle. We won't knock each other's talent. That it just doesn't make sense. That's like Kobe noticing LeBron making it up and he say, nah, he sucked. Like, the way I do feel San Diego music scene is a little oversaturated, overpopulated. And it's not in a way that's saying not everybody can rap, but that is the cold truth of it. Not everybody can rap. Like, it's honestly, like they say, teamwork make the dream work. Not everybody on your team has to be a rapper. I was like, you have too many people doing one thing. It's like, it's hard to focus on just that one person or just this person's talent. You got this person doing the same thing. It's like sometimes that creates animosity between people too. This person better than the next one. He getting more recognition than him. It creates so much like animosity between each other that's not needed. But it's really the cold truth of it. Like, there's so many San Diego rappers when there could be more producers. There would be more engineers. Like, I only hear about a few producers and engineers. It's like there should be way more. I was like, just like you see YG and them, they had their music scene, they had their team. It was like Mustard wasn't trying to rap, he was trying to produce. It was like Ty Dolla $ign, it was like he was versatile. He wasn't just trying to sing, he was trying to rap, produce, mix, master. It's like everybody had their own thing. Like, I feel like if San Diego did that, then it would be a lot more successful. How to brand yourself, you gotta learn how to promote yourself. I was like, you can't expect you expecting people that you probably don't even know from a can of paint or anything to know how to brand you and how to promote you and how to support you when you ain't even doing that for yourself. I was like, you really gotta know how you supposed to support yourself at the end of the day. That's like with me, I support so many people and I still support myself the right way. It's like people when they're like, damn, you listen to all time music, you be really supporting everybody. I'm like, yeah, I try to support as much people I can. I was like, no matter what, but I let people know whoever I don't post or anything, it look like I don't support, believe me, I support you the most authentic way ever. I give you plays. For sure I'm playing your shit. For sure I done played your video. For sure I done probably bought your shit on iTunes, Spotify, anything. I was like, I probably done grabbed a few of your mixtapes. I was like, you can't be so not motivated about yourself over the next person. I was like, you really gotta for you to be motivated, you gotta motivate yourself sometimes. Not everybody else. Nobody's put on this world to motivate you. They all have their own dream and they all have their own goal, and they all notice everybody else's goals. So they're not put on this earth just to notice what you do. But at the end of the day, it's like you have to be really dedicated to this shit. and you can't just expect everybody from day one to just come up and be like, oh, I'm finna vote for Lil Gino. I think Lil Gino the best. I never expected that from day one. Never expected anybody to be like, Lil Gino got bars. That shit surprises the fuck out of me to this day still. I never expected you to say Lil Gino got bars. I expect maybe to be like, oh yeah, Lil Gino rap, yeah. But not Lil Gino got bars. Oh yeah, no, Lil Gino putting on for Dago. Damn. That's some big shoes to fill. I'm ready for it though, but shit, everybody else got a dream too. We all dreaming. So Rob Stone came with Chill Bill. That did give everybody hope. I mean, that's a double platinum song. It gave everybody hope. Like you seeing Rob Stone performing, everybody in the crowd, Rob Stone, 2 damn phones. You see them actually doing it, like really messing with the song, and they doing mosh pits and everything. So it gives you hope to think like, yeah, there's hope for San Diego. But honestly, I think a lot of artists focus on their main goal when they become a rapper. They're focused on getting signed. Sometimes I think it may sound impossible. Sometimes it may sound too hard to even think of. But nowadays in the music industry, you don't have to be signed to be relevant. Sometimes you can start your own grind from the ground up and become relevant to them. Like you don't have to be signed all the time. There's so many artists that are independent and it works good for them. I was like thinking that you gotta be under somebody else or thinking you gotta depend your dream on somebody else is where it won't come to reality. I'm not stupid. I'm not Ray Charles. I can see that chip. I can see that chip. It has to be something that of course my family, all of us, will be able to change worlds with this. Like we gotta be able to change the world with this type of check. But not only this, just I wanted to be able to not lose my style. I don't want them to take that from me. My style's so versatile. It's like if any label that let me be myself still, you probably you got a good chance of signing me. It's like you let me be myself. Don't take away all the authenticity from my lyrics, my style, my ideas, my content. You got a good chance of signing me. But of course the check is like. It's something that does play a big role when it comes to artists. They feel like, oh, they're not going to sign this for 4 albums because what if these albums go platinum? And they looking at like, damn, I could have made this much more. I'm under this contract. Who knows what's going on? It's like, no, sometimes it's not about that. It was like, you would know what it's really about if you knew everything before you even signed. It was like, it's like some people just be signing out. Some people sign out of being desperate or it's just desperate measures to them. Sometimes a check is like a damn lick where they just like, oh yeah, I'm signing this now. I need this money now. It's like the jackpot. So it's really, some people would jump on it. Me, it's like, even me, it's like, it may look tempting, but it's like, I know my worth at the end of the day. It's like, it's gonna look tempting because it's like, damn, 50 bands, 100 bands, 200 bands, like, we come from fucking plastic spoons and shit. We trying to see that. We don't even be owning houses. We trying to see all this. I was like, I'm trying to put my mom in a house. This look good right now. But you gotta look for the long run when it comes to that. Tainted was the first single off the mixtape. I'm coming with TCTH. That's the Child in the Heart. Once you hear the mixtape, you'll understand the whole little title and everything. Why I titled it Child in the Heart. Like it has a big little meaning to it. It played a big role in my life. But yeah, now I got a mixtape coming right now. Like I won't give an exact date on it because I won't boost anybody up to have that anticipation yet. I was like, we're gonna just keep getting hungry for it, but it's coming real soon, very soon, and you expect some greatness out of it.